This is Andy with QualityStocks. Today's Wednesday, June 30th, 2010. We're going to take a look at Trico Marine Services. This is NASDAQ Global Market Stock, trading under the ticker TRMA. We're doing a little bottom fishing here today. The market is just getting pummeled, and we're looking for stocks that are actually hanging in there, even with the Dow being down, 300 points yesterday. See, TRMA actually had a slightly green day yesterday, up about 4%. Overall, just a massive downtrend. 6 months ago, this stock was trading around $5 a share, down around 50 cents now. Long term, we're seeing some MACD divergence. Point in case here, you think that right there is where you'd be looking for this to try and take off when that MACD is approaching the money line. Didn't go. We're going to spread this out to a longer level and sees the positive divergence still in effect. Of course, pincher players, be on alert. It's there. We'd like to see this ADX perhaps up, or the negative DI up closer to the ADX line. It's given a hint that it's going to try and turn back up, which isn't good. So if this falls through support, this negative DI will turn back up, and we'll look for it again to pinch a little tighter. But right now the pinch is in effect. The MFIs are all pushed back together right now. There we talk about separation. See how it got separated real far? Move didn't happen. It pulled right back down. Still seeing a downtrend in the MFI. Still seeing a downtrend in accumulation distribution. Although the AD has given a hint of a slight uptrend over this last month. Even while this PPS is still trickled down, you can see a lot of green days in there, showing some buying. Jake and money flow, of course, still down in the red. We're going to look for this to head towards zero. Here, you're talking about a true bottom play here. You're going to see a lot of things are very depressed with the indicators. CCI is actually holding above negative 100. Full stow down here, finding a bottom. Tricks, of course, just in a serious downtrend. We'd look for this kind of cross. You'd hope it would have crossed there if it was going to make some kind of positive move. Once again, we can see it's closing up just a little bit right now. Tricks is always lagging behind a little bit. We're going to look for that to start to pull together. RSIs are in a nice position. So when we come down to the candles, what we're looking for is 45 has to hold. 45 doesn't hold, these indicators are going to get ugly. Like I say, that ADX negative DI will push up. This will pinch tighter. 45 has to hold as a bottom. It's a relatively safe entry at this point. We're getting I like to try and keep entries 10% from bottom support, which this is down a little bit lower, down at 45. It's going to receive some support also slightly above that there at 50. You can see it's held it several times. So if it can't hold 50, you got to be getting your eyes wide open as if it's going to hold 45 or not. So it's a little bit outside of my typical range, but still pretty close to it. First resistance that it's going to see is right here at 55. Nothing too spectacular there. There is going to be some resistance. As you can see, it's fought it several times. It held it on this end several times. The big resistance is going to be up here at 68, which is pretty significant gains from the 53 that it's at now. We're going to look for this to start trying push. The short-term moving averages are curling under it right now. It's holding a support level. It was actually green on a very red day for the Dow yesterday. I haven't checked beta on a TRMA, but you're looking for stocks that are hanging in there while the Dow is getting beaten up. So this is trying hard to find a bottom. Let's see if it can push through 55. It's at a pretty decent entry point right here, and then see if it can attack 68. It's pretty clear sailing from there up to let's see if I can pull this line up to the 20-day moving average, the middle Bollinger Band. See a little bit of resistance there from PPS. PPS is not going to play into it that much there. That 20-day moving average is going to be a significant source. See the 20 days at 81. That's monster gains from where it is right now. We're just going to be looking for this to try and push through 55 and take a run at 68. The indicators are lining up. This has got a pretty good chance. As I mentioned, it must hold 45 as a bottom. This is Andy with QualityStocks taking a look at Trico Marine.